for this story, I might as well cut to the chase. My name is Leonardo, and I have 2 kids. I found a Thomas DVD right next to the sewers and the sidewalk. I pick it up, and the DVD was in good condition. Who would leave a Thomas DVD on the side of the road? This looks in so good condition. I took it home and then put it in my VHS or my DVD player. I don't know, I'm getting too old. The episode was Stepney Gets Lost, which was one of my kids' second favorite episode to them. It had a good moral or something, but it was kind of dark too. But I guess they could watch it. A bunch of things are normal about this episode. Like Stepney comes back to Sodor to help for the trucks in the mainlands. It got night, as usual, and he was heading the opposite way and ended up going to the scrapyard. Ari and Bert pushed him behind him and pushed him under the claw. The claw comes down at them, or whatever. It almost stops by Sir Tom Hat that would save the day. The kid Stepney out. And that was the entire episode. I should expect more out of it, but boy was I for a treat. The episode was the same thing as I described, but the fog was not even there when he was heading towards the scrapyard. Actually, part of the fogs weren't even visible, and some trees still had its leaf, which was unusual. And it was playing that awful theme. It was Henry's Danger theme from Haunted Henry. It was no other different. This might have been like a director's cut or something, so I don't remember seeing that episode. Ari and Bert come by to give him a push under the claw. But what I heard is that have fun at the scrapyards. Sucks you can't last that long. Was that ever in that episode? I shrugged it off as I kept watching the episode. I noticed that the light contrast was flickering on and off every second. And then it stops when the claw is about to go down at him. This kept me on the edge of my seat, even though I'd seen this multiple times. I looked at my wife that was also watching this tape, and she thought it was kind of glitchy or something. My wife's not that smart. But you do know the old saying, it's like watching a train wreck. No matter how bad it is, you just can't look away. My eyes were glued to the TV, and so was my bottom to my chair. The claw would usually stop working when Sir Topham Hatt came there, but Sir Topham Hatt didn't come to turn off the claw and rescue Stepney. There was no rescue. The claw grabs onto the shell and rips him apart, all while Stepney was screaming. It kept going on until it reached his smoke box. It pans to his face. He had bloodshot eyes, as blood was dripping out of his mouth. The claw soon got to the smoke box. It seemed crushed when his eye popped out, leaving blood around his socket. Once it got to the face, it left one gaping hole into where his facial features would have been. His eyebrows, his everything that was on his face, all crushed, even the firebox, and especially his wheels. It showed the aftermath afterwards as the claw raises up while blood dripping out. It lands on top of Stepney's corpse, just laying there. A time card shows 2 weeks later, and Sir Top Hat was very worried about Stepney. So he signed a job for Edward to go find him and start his rescue mission party. Eventually, everyone, including Edward, had found his dead corpse, but Edward told Sir Top Hat he wasn't found alive. His broken shell was all rusted, and the smoke box was nowhere to be seen. And roaches were climbing all over it, like it was a playground. Even flies swarm it. Sir Top Hat was sick to his bone, and so was I. My wife wasn't paying attention because she was on Facebook texting with one of her friends. She doesn't pay attention to the TV most of the time. I looked back at the TV and saw a text. Remember the song Boo Boo Choo Choo? I stupidly said to the TV, well, yeah, I do remember that. Another text show, don't forget about that. And then it just went straight to DirecTV. I turned off the TV and went to my bed and tried searching up the episode to see if anyone experienced it. I got deeper into the web and I soon got to the dark web. Apparently one review showed a woman that saw this episode once. Her kids were horrified and had nightmares. But she said that'd be another story for later, and she would send the rest tomorrow. That was until I tried to find it tomorrow, and I found out it was deleted. I don't know if this episode was real and people don't believe me, or am I just going insane? I had to put it somewhere else for no one else to see. I put it in the forest, in a box underneath the ground. Finally, is it over? I pant. I was walking back to the car and I saw a note to what be a picture of a train with a text on it that said, "Don't be afraid of the dark."